Technically, I am back. That is an interesting. Okay. Here's what we're gonna. Just gonna help. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. You ready? Promise you're gonna. Good job. Yeah. How's that? We're gonna do this. Is that good? Okay. Sorry. Bailey's being a little persnickety, but that's okay. They're a good computer, a very good computer, and I'm very grateful. And I know it's hard. I'm trying to be nice because Bailey is being awfully good about. Probably gonna end the stream soon, given that Bailey is having a not so good time of it. But I want to at least 11 or higher, weak wings. Sorry. You have strength and wings. Strength score increases by 1. Maximum of 20. You have a flying speed of 30 feet, so you have to use a feat to train your wings to actually be able to fly. You can only fly if you're wearing armor for which you take no penalty for speed. You can't fly well encumbered or heavily encumbered. So you can only fly if you don't have too much, you're not carrying too much weight. Also, if you're aloft, at the end of your turn, you fall. So you can fly for 1 turn. Okay. Instead of double your space, using your wings requires only that you not be squeezing. Oh, cool. If you have 13 or higher, you have weak wings feature and improved wings feat. So basically, you have to take 2 feats to get strong wings, which is important. But, strength or constitution core increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. Flying speed of 40 feet. Appendix B's. Oh, in other nations, the Empire. Hang on, this is a whole lore dump. We found the lore. Oh, no. Bailey. Come on. Bailey. Hey. I know. Come on. Bailey. Yeah, good job. I know, it's hard. Yeah, we're gonna have to end the stream because Bailey's being a little... it's fair. I understand. It's a lot for you. But yeah, so we're going to have to end the stream, but I wanted to at least make sure I got all sorted out. Ooh, we have 3 viewers. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So, hello. You came in just as the stream was falling apart because of technical difficulties, but welcome. Colton C. Welcome to our stream. We are kind of toward the end of it. My name is Lee, by the way, for those of you who don't know. No, actually, I do a lot of character creation on stream, but in fact, I was not specifically creating a character today. You're still going. Good. Just wanted to make sure, I was not specifically creating characters. So, what I was doing, I'll show you, this is the wings appendix. Custom races and very cool stuff. Okay. Very cool stuff. Okay, first we're going to go to the very top, and I will show you how cool this is. So I have yet to create too many characters based on this, but I will, my plan is to in the future. So this is a Tales of Arcana 5e race guide. It is written by, hang on a second. It's Matt Kneisel, who created this epic race guide for 5th edition. And here, let me scooch over a little bit. There we go. Created this epic race guide that we've been using to, we've been looking through. It has over 200 races. Listed here. It is a lot of lore. There's a whole section of section 1 lore, which is page after page, and that's not even the entirety of it. Like, it doesn't even mention the Dragon Wars in the lore section. But if you go through and look at some of the other, the Quarren, for example, which we were in earlier, they had 3 Dragon Wars: the Ancient Dragon War, the Dragon War 1, and Dragon War 2. So what we've been doing, I usually do run this one on Sundays. Friday is usually, for me personally, kind of fun whatever stream. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays are Warhammer 40k. Wednesdays are type up. We used to do character creation on Wednesdays. A gladiator. Let me see. Gladiator. Do we have... Sounds pretty cool, actually. But yeah, we've been going over the different races. We've been, doing stuff, looking up various lore and kind of piecing that together over, I do not, but it sounds cool. Actually, I've never played Total War before. I'm not opposed to the idea per se. It's just not something I've ever done. But yeah, we've been going over this particular... I backed it on Kickstarter a while ago, and it just has so much lore and so much cool stuff, so I've been going over it over the course of months, and now I think a couple months at least. Every Sunday we do this. I'm working it on Friday because I haven't actually had a chance to stream over the course of the last week because I've been, at a con in Tennessee, and things went a little bit sideways. And I was sick and before that. So, fun. I'll put it on my list of things to note. Rome 2. Okay, good to know. Oh, actually, before I forget, did I put the, okay, Discord. I have a Discord server, for those of you who don't know. I have a stream Discord server where I post the stream schedules, what we've been, up to, fun quotes. I do put memes as well. And generally, we're being slow. It's okay. Canids. Ooh, that's probably a fun one. Yeah, here we go. And a lot of random writing prompts that got turned into their own fun things. But what I do have is a list of links to all of the stuff I go over on stream. And I have yet to put... No, I did put Tales of Arcana in. Okay, good. So that's the thing. I always have campaign planning as an automatic one. If I were to run a campaign in Arcana, though, that's an interesting question. I think what I would do is have... that's a really good question, because this one has a lot of lore. When I put the campaign planning tag, I did it because I was doing character creation and lore things, and we were doing, shared backstory and coming up with all of that. So it was a campaign that could be played. And then I've been slowly but surely typing that up on Wednesdays. This one, though, I've just been going over the... I do want to plan an Arcana campaign, to be fair. There's a lot of really fun lore, and I want to play with that. I'm thinking probably have at least... Well, here's the thing. if I plan a campaign for Arcana, I can't plan the characters. That's the thing about planning a campaign is you can have the NPCs, but you have to leave a little bit of room for player characters. And that's all well and good. It does complicate all of the planning because you don't know what your players are going to plan. Although, it would be fun to do a mage. That'd be an interesting question because there's so much lore for Arcana, so much that you could do with any of this, really. I don't know. That's a good question. I could. Oh. That is actually kind of cool. See, that's actually a fun little one. That actually sounds really fun. That actually does sound like a really fun campaign. The campaigns, when I generally run stuff, what I do is I set it in my own world. I have a homebrew world that I create. I usually do that one on Wednesdays, and we do type-ups from all the characters I created back when I was doing... so I'll show you something. I take notes on Word doc when I do stuff, and back when I was starting the stream, we do a lot of character creation and lore development for my own homebrew world. That when I run campaigns, that's where I run it in my homebrew world. It's actually really cool. But I ended up devoting Wednesdays. It used to be Wednesdays and Fridays. Then I did Fridays as kind of a free day to look over all the cool supplements I had, and then also like this one. And then Wednesday became Type Up Day. So I could go back to it, but generally I created a world in which the Not God whose name no one dares mention for fear of Eldritch Ruin, followers of the Not God whose name no one dares mention for fear of Eldritch Ruin, who have begun trying to, over the past 30 years, have several wizards who are following this deity, are trying to subvert the social order and do all sorts of crazy things, overthrow the government. Some of them are trying to overthrow the government. Some of them are doing local power grabs. Some of them are, and they're working partly in conjunction with each other, but there's all these different individual groups that are doing different individual schemes, and it's causing a lot of problems, and the adventurers, often bump into them. They also have, of course, the New Crusade, which is a false prophet of Iomedae, who's preaching that anyone who's a half-elf or half-orc or half-halfling or a changeling or tiefling deserves to be murdered by the will of Iomedae, who's a lawful good goddess, mind you. So most followers of Iomedae understand that she is not behind this. Very clearly not behind this. But she's giving people visions and stuff, so somebody is giving them visions, telling them to go kill. The question is who and what they want. So that's going on at the same time. And the two groups, and then there's, of course, the Cult of Rovagug, which is awakening. And all the different groups have different motivations, and they often play off each other, will help adventurers defeat the other, depending on their motives. And there is something happening in the Empire that's causing all this, but I don't want to say exactly what, because I have my players. That sounds ridiculous and kind of awesome, and I am pretty sure that Trask would win, but that does sound really cool. Oh, for the new people, hello, welcome. Also, hi, my name is Lee. They, them vibes today. He or she is fine. I'm pretty chill about pronouns. I'm not a woman, just so you know. What else? But what I meant to do was, invite people. Was to invite you all to my Discord server. Goku, huh? All right, I could see it happening. If you want to come on to my Discord server, and come hang out. I post my schedule to the streams, and all the shenanigans we get into. Post schedules, post fun memes. I guarantee at least one fun meme per day. Post quotes occasionally. That is also a thought. Does the stretchiness... So, Luffy, if I remember my One Piece lore correctly, because my One Piece lore is not... I never actually seen it, but I know a little bit of the lore. Does the stomach stretch with the limbs? Because I know his limbs stretch incredibly because he ate the fruit that does that. But does the stomach stretch? That's a question. Because do the internal organs stretch? Do the lungs stretch? Is there any canon? Because if the lungs stretch, you could just not indefinitely hold your breath, but if you could stretch your lungs like that, you could do a lot of stuff with that. I don't know what it would do to like the liver or the kidneys. Probably nothing good. You could stretch your bladder if you had to, based on circumstances. That would be useful. But yeah, that's a whole question of things that worth noting. But oh yes, so if any of you want to join the Discord, you're welcome to do so. It's a lot of fun. We have shenanigans. I put up writing prompts. I have crazy discussions sometimes. It's a good time. And there's that. I'm probably going to have to end the stream because my computer's doing this thing where it refuses to charge. That's okay. The link is, I'll whisper you a link that'll be good for at least a week or two. So, good to know. Good to know. The question is, can he digest? Because that's an interesting question. Like, stretching the stomach is one thing, but what about the intestines? What about, I guess you could stretch those too. But that's, like, the caloric intake. I guess, can your body really process that much in terms of calories? I'm overthinking that way too much. Here, let me do a thing for you real quick. Let me... Never. Okay. And... That's fair. That is very fair. Let me do the thing. There you go. It won't expire, so whatever you're ready. If you want to. No pressure, though. You don't have to join the Discord if you don't want to. It's just a lot of fun. But yeah. I think that we're going to have to end the stream because my computer's doing this thing where it will not charge unless I hold the charger at a specific angle and is overheating and just not... Yeah, computer starting to overheat is just not doing so well. You're actually a little better on the overheating. Now that we've had that up there, let's put you here. A little better on the overheating, right? Yes? Maybe. Yeah, the overheating seems to be easing up a little bit, but yeah, I also have to be at work in a little bit, so that's a thing. But I appreciate you all coming. Don't forget to follow if you haven't. I would appreciate it. If this is your vibe, because I'm going to do other streams. We're going to do more on this, more lore dive into this on Sunday, which is absolutely a lot of fun. Hey, thank you for following. Welcome. And let's see. We're going to raid Mike Disney, who is a very good friend of the channel and does art and has really good music. So he's painting minis with epic music, so it's for sure a vibe. And I think Bailey needs to be probably shut down. So what we're going to do is we're going to raid in. We're going to say hi. Appreciate you all stopping by. Probably going to do a stream tomorrow. 2 or 3 p.m., depending on when I get back from a few errands I have to run. But yeah, I'll post exactly when I'm streaming. and I will see you guys all tomorrow and definitely on Sunday. At, 1:30 on Sundays too.